So Dion, you're currently preparing to lead Crawley out to Crawley Town, first ever captain to lead Crawley Town out of Wembley. How are you feeling right now?
Yeah, super excited. Obviously, it was a great semi-final against MK Dons. 2 great performances. The team played really well. The fans were amazing. So yeah, everyone's super excited, and hopefully we can win now.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
How proud are you of what you and your fellow players have achieved this season? Because it's been incredible.
Yeah, everyone's worked super hard from pre-season. Obviously, it's been a complete different change from last season. A completely different squad of players, completely different way of playing. So everyone's had to adjust, and everyone's put in the hours every day since the start of the season. So everyone's. I think everyone deserves this. And we thought we'd get to this spot. We spoke about at the start of the season, a couple players here and there. So to actually get here is an amazing feeling and great achievement from everyone. But like I said, it's no point getting to the final not winning. So
yeah, you mentioned there, you talked about at the beginning of the season. It was everybody kept it a secret what the targets and ambitions was this year. But Scott has talked a lot about the law of attraction and just putting it in your mind. How important has that been, Scott, just talking about getting to Wembley and being able to get to Wembley?
Yeah, I think the start of the season we was very focused on performances of how we played, and I think I've said it before, we wasn't too anxious about results right at the start of the season. But as the season went on and we started being in and around the playoff spot, everyone started to think, okay, this is going to happen. So, like I said, start of the season, a few of us were definitely talking anyway about getting those spots because we know how good the gaffer is and the players that we had. So, it's not a complete surprise to a lot of us. So yeah, it's just a great feeling, and the gaffer deserves it. The team deserves it. It's been a great year.
Yeah, I don't think you've played at Wembley, have you?
No.
Have you this week? I mean, I know obviously Scott's been there and had a bit of success. Have you spoken to any ex-players that you know had played at Wembley to get a bit of advice about what the occasion's going to be
I
like?
haven't spoken to anyone really about it. I know a lot of people that have been to Wembley and everything, but no, I haven't really spoken to anyone.
What are you expecting from it?
It's just going to be obviously a great atmosphere. A lot on the line. I played in a lot of games where there's some high pressure things on the line. So it's just looking forward to it, embrace it, and not let the moment get too big for any of us. So it's just really looking forward to it, having a good week of training, and hopefully we can put in a good performance on Sunday.
Yeah, and how important is it that you stick to what you've been doing all season? Because I suppose going to Wembley can play your mind a little bit, or do we have to do anything different? But is it?
Yeah, no, not at all. We got to do what we've been doing all season. We got to be really good with that ball. We got to run harder than Crewe. We know they're a good side, so yeah, we just got to keep doing what we've been doing, and we have a lot of confidence, obviously, coming off the 2 games we just played. So yeah, everyone's just super excited, and we know what we got to do to win.
Yeah, I want to talk quickly about Scott. This is quite a long question, so excuse me. Before the Mansfield game, the shortlist for Manager of the Year was announced, and it was Nigel Clough, Mike Williamson and Lee Bell. That weekend, went to Mansfield, Nigel Clough's team, beat them 4-1. Last weekend, last week, record score against Mike Williamson, another shortlisted manager. Got Lee Bell this week. Is it a travesty that Scott Lindsay wasn't shortlisted for manager?
Of course, he's done an incredible job here. Like at the start of the season, we were favourites to, I think, be relegated. So the job he's done here, I think people forget the job that he done at the end of last season. He came in halfway through, and we were struggling. So he's completely turned this place around, and for the size of the club compared to the others, he should definitely have won it in my eyes. So he's done an amazing job, and yeah, hopefully we can win it, obviously for the fans and for the players, but obviously for the manager as well.
Brilliant, thanks, Kev.
Yeah, just want to ask a bit about that journey, about the year and a bit with Scott. What's changed really, and how he's done it, and how you've reacted as players, as individuals to that?
Yeah, I've known him for quite a while now, and I know the kind of character he is, and he's a winner basically. So he's kind of got the people out of the building that wasn't in that bracket. And the squad that we've recruited this year, definitely everyone's kind of bought into what he wants to achieve and do as a team. So like the characteristics that we have as a team and how we play, how we press, is all basically a reflection of him. So he's been a great manager this season, and like I said, hopefully we can go in and obviously. Personally, all for all the players, we want to win at Wembley, but we owe it to the manager for doing such a good job this season.
Has he almost surprised you a bit how good he's got you all playing?
Maybe a little. I didn't think we'd be playing as good as we have been. I think maybe it was a bit of a surprise to everyone how good we were at MK Dons. We've played some unbelievable football that you obviously wouldn't think that is played at this level, and at some tough places, and had some amazing results. So I think the gaffer's kind of shocked everyone with how amazing he's been. So it's all credit to him and every single player. Everyone's worked every single minute of every single day, and really took on board everything he's kind of laid out for us.
I was just asking you about Wembley for you, what it means, perhaps memories of going there, maybe to watch teams or whatever.
Yeah, I've been to a lot of semi-finals, finals. When I was a youngster at Chelsea, we used to get tickets and go and watch them. So always been a dream of mine to play there, like it has with all the other boys and everything. So being able to do it as captain would be very cool. And like I said, there's no point getting to the final and not winning. So that's all that's on our minds right now.
I was going to ask you, because Chelsea was everyone's dream, wasn't it, to get into an academy like that. You didn't eventually play for the first team, but you've now got yourself to Wembley. Mm-hmm. You've had to dig deep, you've started again, reinvented yourself, I guess, all those sort of things, is that right?
Yeah, I won't bore everyone with my personal story. I've had a lot of different injuries at pivotal times in my career, so I've had to come back from a lot of things, but it's just all focused onto Sunday now, not really looking at stuff from the past, and just kind of embrace the moment. And look forward to leading the team out and hopefully lifting the trophy at the end of it.
What does playing at Wembley mean to you?
Yeah, it's a dream. It's a dream of everyone's when they're young, obviously, to walk out onto that pitch in front of your family, friends, and the fans. Just super excited and can't wait.
It can be a daunting place to play. All the fans, that'd be great. But are you worried about performing on the actual day, or do you think actually it'll suit this team beautifully?
I think this is a big pitch. It'll suit us. I think everyone's just excited. I don't think there's not too much pressure. We weren't supposed to be here, so I think everyone's just super excited to prove everyone wrong.
Finally, for me, what about Crewe themselves? You've obviously played them twice.
Yeah,
you've got a lot of respect for them.
I know a few of their players. They're a good team, a very good team. They're there for a reason as well. We know what we got to do. We just got to perform on a day, and hopefully we win. So that's all that really matters at the end of the day. Thank you.
Hi. You didn't grow up a million miles from here, did you?
No, I was born in Red Hill, so it's only not too far. It's kind of a local club in a way. Yeah.
Must be nice to be a part of this historic moment. You mentioned your youth career at Chelsea. I wonder if you were even really aware too much of Crawley Town, but now it is really on the map, and you as someone not from too far away.
I haven't even really thought about that. It's funny. It's kind of funny how things work out. So wherever I was born, it would be an honour to walk out as captain for this club. So obviously being born around the corner maybe means a little bit more. So it's a cool thing.
And where are you? Are you in and around Crawley these days? Do you
unfortunately not.
We'll skip past that. But are you aware of the buzz in the town that goes?
Yeah, of course. Everyone's obviously super excited. It's the first time in history of the club. So obviously the buzz everyone is kind of projecting here is amazing, and the buzz around the stadium and the players when we're training is incredible as well. So. We just can't get too ahead of ourselves, and we just got to focus on one more job.
One more job though? Feel confident you can do it?
Yeah, of course, definitely feel confident we can do it. Crewe are a very good team, but so are we. So.
Thanks and good luck.
Thank you.
Hi Dion. Playoff semi-finals are typically quite nervy affairs. You're not supposed to win them 8-1 in aggregate. At what stage during, I presume, the second match, did you start thinking about Wembley?
I kind of started thinking about it in the first leg when we were 2-0 up. No, she really did. It just felt, for some reason, no disrespect to MK Dons with it, it just felt like it was going to happen. The way we were playing in the first leg, and it was strange. Just had a feeling that it was going to happen. And then obviously we get to the second leg, we score early on, and we start dominating the ball, and it was just a real enjoyment being out on that pitch, kind of knowing it was going to happen, and being so confident in my teammates and everything that we were going to get the job done.
Did it maybe even feel like that, the sort of the tail end of the regular season, like it was almost destined?
Yeah, so we had a couple dodgy results on the way in, but for me there was no way we weren't getting into the playoffs. Even after drawing to Sutton and losing to Colchester, I just had that feeling that there was no way we were going to miss it. So yeah, it was, I don't know, it was just one of them feelings you get in your gut instinct. And yeah, it was just an amazing feeling at the end of the season, obviously getting into it. But it was like a feeling for me. Obviously, we got in, but we've not accomplished anything yet. We got to win this whole thing. So
I'm going to ask you exactly the same question I just asked the gaffer as well. You know, you looked under that crest on your chest there, and it says 1896 on it. In 128 years, there are a lot of players that have represented this club. A lot of people who have captained this club, and you're the very first captain to take them to Wembley. Are you able to sort of appreciate just how big a deal that is?
Yeah, I haven't really thought about it too much, to be honest. It's kind of, we're just really trying to focus everything on the Sunday because it means so much in that way. But I'm sure as soon as the day's over, hopefully we've done what we needed to do, and then I'll reflect back on it. And yeah, it's an incredible achievement. To be able to be the first person to do that. So hopefully we can win the final now, and I'm sure that will mean more to the fans.
And just finally, you know, you've spoken about a lot that it's a dream for any player, and I've mentioned the fact that it's the first time in the club's history, and etc. etc. When you have your team meeting, whether it's on the Saturday afternoon or on Sunday morning, do you want to build players up to appreciate what a big deal this is, or do you want to just sort of play it down and like it's any other game, let's just go out there and do what we can do?
I think a bit of both.
Yeah.
You don't want to play it down to the fact where you're not excited, because we're playing at Wembley. At the end of the day, every player should be excited, and I think that comes from a big part of how we play is the enjoyment of passing the ball and running very hard. So I think we have to be excited for the game, but you are right to an extent that we can't get too carried away with the game that it is, and just kind of focus on what we need to do and enjoy the moment.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.